Alright, I am going to make a crock pot roast. I got some black Angus chuck roast, celery, 2 packages of baby carrots, 2 packages of whole mushrooms, some red wine, 2 packets of brown gravy, 2 packets of ranch seasoning, and my own zesty Italian packet seasoning. I had to make it myself. I did record that. That is what we're going to use to make our crock pot roast. Let's get started. Duh, let's not forget the potatoes. You do not have to sear your pot roast. I like to. It gives it more complex flavors. But you don't have to. I've got some oil. Go ahead and put it on the saute setting. And I'm going to season my pot roast minimally because it's going to have a lot going on already. So I'm going to use some of that extra zesty Italian seasoning that I made to just lightly coat it and sear it. Here's my zesty Italian packet. I made 3. Well, I'm not sure how much it equals actually. I'm going to shake it really well and lightly coat this and get ready to sear it. Got the first side, so we're going to rub it in. You can put some gloves on, but be sure to rub all 4 sides really, really good. You get the gist. I'm going to do the rest. Alright, she's ready to go in the Instapot on saute and get a little searing. Just sear all 4 sides. About 3 minutes. Ooh, yeah. Pretty. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and flip it on over. Get that other side seared. I could have left that a little longer, so I'll probably flip it and do another 2 minutes or so. I've set my timer for 4. We'll do it for 5. Alright, I got a nice sear on this side. I've got it using a fork to literally sear my sides now. Leave all that yumminess in there, by the way. Get it really good. Alright, got my other side searing. Go ahead and turn this saute setting off. We're getting some smoke. We're literally going to take all this and just open it and sprinkle all on top. That's the rest of the zesty Italian that I made, which would equal about 2 packets. Do 2 packets of brown gravy and ranch. Let's throw it in. All right, we got the brown gravy. Packet 1. Where's packet 2? Here you go. Packet 2. And the 2 things of ranch. Yep. I'm going to pour 2 cups of red wine. Cup 1. Cup 2. Now for a while I am going to set this and forget this because the meat's going to take a lot longer than my vegetables. So I'm going to let this be on the slow cooker setting on high for 1 hour before I add all my veggies in. Get me a little label because I'm OCD and just cover up what's dry. I know it's going to do its own thing, but it's just the OCD in me. But it smells delicious already. I'm just saying. So good. There we go. There's some of it doesn't want to be covered. Alright, now we're really going to set it and forget it for 1 hour. I've used almost this whole 5-pound bag of potatoes, and I have cut them, like the medium ones, into 3s. I like my potato chunks big. You do not have to leave them big. I like them big. I don't like them to get too mushy, and that's why I haven't put my stuff in yet. But I'm getting these ready to go throw in the crock pot. Alright, this has been going about 35 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put my potatoes on top. And cover it back up. Like I said, I leave my chunks big, so they need more cooking time than my carrots, celery, and my mushrooms. Top goes back on. I normally like my celery diced really small, like small for my pot roast. My son doesn't like celery or corn. So I leave it big because he can pick it out. And in That's the only reason I leave it big. Cut how you like it. But I put all my vegetables together so I can rinse them. I'm going to put all this in here. Wish me luck. It's a lot. I have had a large glass of this wine, but I went ahead and put the last cup in. It's full, covering it and forgetting it for the next 3.5 hours on high. I have it in an Instant Pot on the slow cooker setting on more, which equals and converts to high crock pot. Because I'm cooking so many veggies, I took my pot roast and just put it on the top for a little while so my vegetables can get in the broth and get some cooking. I have had it on for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. After about 2 hours, I put my pot roast back in, and that's why I put the vegetables on the bottom to get them to start cooking. This still has another good 3 or 4 hours to go, but it smells delicious. Look at all that yumminess. Gonna cover and set it and forget it for the next 2-3 hours. I'm going to be making a slurry because I like it gravy-like, which this is great, but I like it a little thicker. So I'm gonna go ahead, make me a slurry, and take that mushroom out. Put it in some cornstarch. Mix it really well. I obviously did most of it off camera, but just mix it really well. Really, 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 really well. That made me quite a bit of slurry. Just gonna drizzle that baby in. And let this go another 2 hours. I may do another slurry, we'll see. We got about another 2-3 hours, but it's looking good. Look how beautiful all of this turned out. And it's just starting to fall apart as I twirl it around. Put it in a pretty nice roasting pan with a lid or a casserole dish, and dinner is ready.